stake on the NFL. Big news, they are ending their tax-exempt status. It's been one of the biggest complaints that people have had for an organization that makes billions in revenue. How can you possibly call yourself tax-exempt? How does that work? Roger Goodell says that it's been a distraction for too long, especially given how much money. Now, this is what gets. This is what the NFL gets.
I bring that up. Have you ever been at a dinner party and people go, "Man, the NFL has tax exemption"?
It's a huge complaint. Maybe not people inside sports, but it's definitely a huge complaint. It actually, what it does though, is it actually affords them more financial secrecy because they don't have to file forms and say, "Oh, well, Roger Goodell made $44 million in 2012." You're just not going to know that anymore. So,
and they're making so much money that it.
Right.
To pay some taxes on that's not a big deal.
And they already do pay taxes actually on certain things. If television rights fees, licensing, things like that, they do pay taxes on that. But they made $327 million in 2013 off of several billion in revenue. I want to say it was like $9 billion in revenue a few years ago.
9 to 11, something like that.
So my question is, like, will this ultimately be good for the NFL? Because we know there's a lot of people obviously coming after them, suing them for various things, or is this just a technicality and it's just not going to really change anything? If anything, it's better for the NFL because they're not going to have to answer questions about the money they make.
I'm going to turn this on you. I think it's better for the American people that the NFL is now paying taxes as a $10 billion business. I don't think it changes the way they operate. I mean, to the accountants it will, but for the most part, I don't think it changes anything. For the fan, for the media, it doesn't change.
Of all of those issues over the years that I've been covering sports, I think the biggest one would be if baseball no longer is covered by the anti-Sherman protection.
Antitrust exemption.
Yeah. I just think this one is bookkeeping. Forgive me, but it's bookkeeping. Pay some taxes. They're paying taxes on most of their stuff anyway. But I think that one with baseball's protection from the Sherman antitrust that could really have an effect on baseball.